Hi, boys and girls. I'm filming in a little bit of a different spot today, but I hope you've had a good day so far. I know it's a little rainy and yucky outside, but hopefully you've been able to do something fun inside your houses today. I just want to let you know tomorrow is our FaceTime using Zoom, our first session doing that. And I hope everyone is able to join. It's at 1 o'clock. I uploaded directions onto our class page as well as our Padlet. But if your mommies and daddies or whoever you're with have any questions, please let them know to tell me, because I would love for you to be there. I want to be able to see all of your faces, and I know you guys would love to see each other as well. So I'm so excited about that. Remember, it's tomorrow, Thursday, March 26th at 1 o'clock, and we're using Zoom to do that. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and start reading our chapter for today. So yesterday we read chapter 3 and we learned about what the Freckle Juice recipe was, and he started making it and he drank it, and the chapter ended with him sitting in front of the full-length mirror waiting for something to happen. So let's see what happens today. Chapter 4. Pretty soon something happened, all right. Andrew turned greenish and felt very sick. I wonder why. His stomach hurt. At 4 o'clock, Mrs. Marcus came home. Yoo-hoo! Andrew, where are you? She called. Andrew heard her, but he couldn't answer. He was just too weak. He made a small noise. Andrew Marcus, is that you? His mother stood in the doorway of her bedroom. What are you doing in here? I told you to play outside. And why didn't you change your clothes yet? Didn't I say for you to change your clothes? Andrew made another noise. Mrs. Marcus looked at his face. Andrew, you're green. Absolutely green. Are you sick? Andrew nodded. He was afraid if he opened his mouth, he'd lose the freckle juice. What hurts? Mrs. Marcus asked, feeling his forehead. Andrew moaned, and he just held his stomach. Oh, my, appendicitis. You must have appendicitis. I'm going to call the doctor. No, I better just drive you straight to the hospital. No, I'll just call the ambulance. Andrew shook his head, but his mother didn't notice. She said, Don't you move. I'm going into the kitchen to phone them. I'll be right back. Andrew rolled around moaning. Mrs. Marcus came back to her bedroom in a hurry. Andrew Marcus, I've just seen that mess in the kitchen. Did you or did you not make something to eat? Oh, he forgot to clean up. Now she knew. Well, he didn't care. His stomach was hurting him. Well, young man, I'm surprised at you. Surprised! Mrs. Burrow offered you milk and cookies and you refused them. Then you came home and made yourself I don't know what, and scared me half to death thinking you had appendicitis. I always thought you were more sensible, Andrew. I just can't believe it. Andrew closed his eyes. Now, young man, you are going to bed. Andrew thought that was the best idea he'd ever heard in a long time. Mrs. Marcus gave him 2 spoonfuls of pink stuff that tasted like peppermint. Then she tucked him into bed. Maybe the freckles would come out while he was sleeping. Right now, he didn't care much if they ever came out. He hated Sharon. She'd done this on purpose to him, just to get his 50 cents. He'd show her. She'd be sorry someday. He drifted off to sleep. He had terrible dreams. A big green monster had made him drink 2 quarts of freckle juice 3 times a day. Every time he drank it, the monster got freckles, but Andrew didn't. Andrew woke up sweaty. His stomach still felt funny. His mother gave him 2 more spoonfuls of that pink stuff, and he fell back asleep again. The next day, Andrew stayed home from school. He only looked in the mirror once. No freckles. He wasn't surprised. At noon, he drank some hot tea. He wasn't ever going back to school. Sharon wasn't going to see him without freckles. She thought she was so great. Well, she wasn't going to get the chance to laugh at him. No, sir. But the following day, his mother woke him up and saying, Time for school. Rise and shine. Don't forget to wash your neck and behind your ears. She pulled the covers off him. I'm not going to school today, Andrew said. I'm never going to school again. He hid his head under his pillow. So, I've got a school dropout in second grade? Well, we'll have to do something about that. Here are your clothes. I want to see you up and dressed before I count to 15, or you're going to take 3 baths a day, every day for the next 10 years. Andrew got dressed. He ate a breakfast bun and drank some milk, but he couldn't let Sharon get away with it. He had to do something. I'll give you a little hint at the picture. So, what do you think he's going to do? He is going to go back to school, but he doesn't want Sharon to see him without freckles. So, looking at that picture, what prediction might you make? I can't wait to see you tomorrow for our Read Aloud, but also on our Zoom FaceTime. Remember, it's at 1 o'clock. If your parents have any questions about how to get you on or any questions about the directions I posted, please reach out. I look forward to seeing everyone, and I hope you guys are excited to see each other as well. I miss you, and I love you so much. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.